This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. They have code cards from a huge variety of sets, so definitely check it out, PotownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% of your next order. How cool is that? What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're gonna be playing with the first place winning list of the Daytona Regionals from the United States. Drew K took it upon himself and actually got first place with Gardeon of all things. Gardeon is a deck that has been performing quite well throughout its lifespan. We've seen it before at the World Championships and it's still rocking hard. Why is that? Well, glad you asked. We have of course the answer with the Fairy Charm. This time around, the person that won the entire regional, Drew K, decided to run two Psychic Fairy Charms because Mewtwo was very dominant, of course, in the Day 2 meta. Of course, in the entire regionals, there's a lot of Mewtwo, so Mewtwo seems to be very popular and seems to be getting more popular by the minute. Also, it has, of course, the type advantage against ADP. Arceus Galgapalkia is weak to Fairy, so you naturally have a great matchup against that. Why is that? We do run the one copy of Faba. With Faba, you can get rid of a Chaotic Swell, and that means you immediately have access, of course, to the attacks. You can go through, of course, things like Keldeo with the help of Power Plant, so you can use Faba with Power Plant. That combination works against things like Keldeo, and against an Arceus Galgapalkia, you just one-hit KO it. That's how good this copy of the deck is. We also have Omastar in here. Why is Omastar in here? That's for the control archetypes. There's a lot of Florges Doll decks popping up. There's a lot of Pidgeotto control still, so you do want to have an answer against that because otherwise you automatically lose. With Fossil Bind, if we have fewer Pokemon in play than our opponents, they cannot play any trainer cards. So that is going to be fantastic. So if the opponent will mostly have a bunch of Pidgeottos on their field, also helps out against Baby Blans, by the way. So if you can get Omastar out, you will have item lock on the opponent's side of the field, and they cannot play down their Crushing Hammers. They cannot play down their Lily's Pokédolls, very important. So that's why it's in here. How do you get it out? With Green's Exploration. This is still a Green's Exploration deck, so you can search out your Rare Candy or your Communication, depending on what piece you're missing, and also an Unidentified Fossil. They're all one-offs, so sometimes I'm scared that one of the copies are prized, but sometimes you just get a KO first and then see how you go from there, right? And we also have Custom Catchers, so they opt to go for Custom Catchers and only running one Great Catcher. I do like the decision of that because Custom Catcher is obviously way better. With the help of Green's Exploration, you can easily search the combo pieces out. Also, Gardeon is still great. Why is that? Reset Stamp and Power Plant is just so powerful because this deck runs Coach Trainer and all that. You can draw a lot of cards, and that means you can hang on to your Faba, play down the Faba, get rid of the Chaotic Swell, play down Power Plant and Reset Stamp, and typically you'll definitely get a lot of people off guard with that type of strategy. And of course, Gardeon is still great by using Kaleido Storm, using 150 damage turn after turn, while also getting your energy board in position. You can move around your energies. We have access to tag switches as well as the regular switch. If you want to switch out to your Pokemon you just moved energies to, it's going to be very fantastic. Another inclusion in this deck that I like a lot is Lugia-GX. We've seen it before to use Lost Purge to get a Pokemon in the Lost Zone. This is used in against those matches where Mewtwo is faster. Sometimes Mewtwo has that first turn wild and the attach of the turn, while with Lugia you can use of course the Kaleido Storm. You can move all the energies to Lugia, then the turn after that switch and get a huge Pokemon in the Lost Zone. That's always fantastic. If you see like a Reshizar with 6 energies, get that in the Lost Zone. That way the opponent is slowed down a lot. So Lugia, do love the inclusion. Not only that, it can smack 170 damage, which one-hit KOs Keldeo, and then the combination with Power Plant, you can one-hit KO the Keldeos very easily. So I do understand the inclusion of Lugia. What else can I talk about in this list? There's Cynthia Caitlin, so a lot of draw in here. So no longer are they relying, of course, on the good old, what was it, Coach Trainer and Bill's Analysis. Bill's Analysis has been cut completely, and they opted to go for Tag Call, which can get, of course, your tag team Pokemon out, but also a tag team supporter in the form of Cynthia Caitlin or Mallow Lana, which helps you a lot against the amazing Malamar. Well, of course, Malamar is still great, as we've seen, but with Mallow and Lana, that matchup is just a walk in the park. You can use Mallow and Lana, and that way you can heal 120 damage and negate one of their moves. And then we have Stealthy Hood, making sure that you can be protected against the opponent's abilities. For example, a Ninetales using the Nine Temptation ability on one of the Pokemon on the bench. For instance, our Omastar. Because if you can set up an Omastar, like the abilities arts cannot even throw down their fire crystals or their fiery flint or whatever they need because they are item locked. So this is the list that we're going to be working with. So hopefully things will turn out alright. Of course, we still rely on Pokégear and the energy spinners to get ourselves the energies. This time around, there's no Guzma and Hala. That means no special energies are in this list, just pure fairy energies. We'll see if that is enough. We, of course, are going to be playing with the first place winning list of the Daytona Regionals. Hopefully you guys are ready to see Gardeon once again in action. It's been a while since we've showcased the deck on the channel, but I always wait to see the results of tournaments and see what we can come up with. Of course, we're facing off against ADP. ADP seems to be the most popular deck in the meta right now, from statistics. Also very close, followed up with Mewtwo. We're gonna go first, because maybe we can draw some more cards with Coach Trainer, we'll see. We start with Gardeon, what a surprise. We have a green and a Pokégear. I'm gonna wait with the Pokégear, we're gonna go green full immediately. We'll see here. We have to keep the power plants in the hand to overlap the chaotic swells. That is something we know for sure. We have Cynthia Caitlin as well. I'm going to be giving one energy over here. And I'm going to be using the Green's Exploration immediately. The Green's Exploration could allow us to get, of course, we already have an energy, so we can use Fairy Song. That means we can get Tag Call immediately to get another Pokemon up and rolling. We could get the item lock going. Let's see if Rare Candy is in here. Rare Candy is in here, Pokémon Communication is in here, and is our good friend Omastar in the deck. It is in the deck, so we might go for that strategy so we can set up, of course, item lock. Item lock is very, very prominent in a deck like this. He also starts with Giratina, so I'm opted to go to just target this guy down so he cannot do anything. He might have a switch in hand though. Do we play it like this? I guess so. Might as well play it safe while we're at it. So, what we are gonna do is go for the Tag Call. We're gonna be getting this. Mallow Lana switching card is nice to get a reduction on the damage output. Maybe another Cynthia Caitlin. Seems to be fine. We'll be able to recover that green with, of course, the Cynthia Caitlin next turn. Do we smack down Power Plant? That is something I wonder here. We could smack it down, but the combination of using Faba and Power Plant is better. Although if we use the green, actually, yeah, this goes away. And an energy? Now we need the energy. I think I'm gonna get rid of... Yeah, I want Cynthia Caitlin. I think I'm just fine with that. Putting this so he cannot use the Stellar Wish, which is always fantastic. We could smack down Power Plant so he cannot rely on the Danny here. I wonder if we should do that. There's no Gardevoir in play just yet. We have more power plants to work with, and the only thing we need to do is like KO 3 Pokemon. We still have custom catchers, and the Giratina will make sure. I'm gonna smack it down, and we see how we go from there. Okay. I wonder if that was the right decision, though. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like this. In this scenario, I think this list runs 4 power plant and that's it. So typically you can play down a Faba, get rid of the first chaotic swell. You can place down a power plant, then they overlap it again. Okay, they're stuck. That's exactly what we needed. So here comes the Cynthia Caitlin. We are actually gonna get rid, put a supporter of the discard pile back in hand. We're gonna get rid of the Pokégear. That will ensure us that we get the green that we desperately need. We get the green, we get 3 cards, and we see how we go from there. Okay, we have switches and more greens to work with. This is actually not bad. So we get this up on board. We give it energy here. I think that's fine. And then we go for a good old Fairy Song. There we go. So Gardeon having the type advantage. He could use the GX move in this scenario. That means he can use the Altered Creation, but we can knock it out instantly. And that will actually secure our game immediately. Because that means that this guy is knocked out and energy acceleration will be so bad. We run green so we can find Faba, find Power Plant, and we should be good to overall this opponent. We have 2 greens, so that means we can also grab ourselves 2 custom catchers. So probably gonna be seeing Altered Creation GX, and as seeing from the type advantage, we just switch. I wonder if we should use Switch or Tag Switch. I think we'll save this, the Tag Switch so we can one-hit KO the Gardevoir with Lugia. Okay. Good old Switch will do the trick. First things first, green. Power Plant is still in play. Might as well. I think Gardevoir will not be the threat too much here. Could set up an item lock, but I'm gonna be playing it safe, getting the Faba as well. Okay, they already concede. That's how we overall ADP. ADP, no threat for Gardevoir whatsoever, as seen thanks to the Faba. If we didn't get the Faba in the deck and it was priced or something, we could have been in a tight situation just because Gardevoir has the amazing ability, Pure Heart is it, that we cannot hit it with GXs, and if we don't have the Faba, Chaotic Swell sticks and we have to hope that they whiff a Kylex well. But this didn't work out that way. So first place Gardevoir Sylveon list. Let me know what you think about the list in the comment section below. They just dropped the great potions altogether. They opted to go for consistency, and now we're facing off probably against Mewtwo or Ability Art. One of those. Probably gonna be Mewtwo if I had to guess. Could also be, I saw some fire in there, so, and the lightning would probably be the Dedenne. We'll see. Also, mentioning now, if you smack down on Omastar, if you can get it out, and then you power plant and stamp, the opponent cannot even do anything. That would be fantastic. Okay, we are up against, I don't know. At least we have, like, we have nothing in hand. We could either immediately drop, but we do have a Psychic Fairy Charm, so that at least is comfortable to know. Okay, Mewtwo. Oh no. What can Mewtwo do against a Fairy Charm? Do they play Faba for themselves? Or maybe they play one single copy of the Reshizard. If they can smack it down, they have it. If it's priced, he cannot do anything about it. And we should be golden. Okay, Reshizard immediately. Oof, this is scary. They know what to do against us, and we will definitely lose. Definitely a welder onto that. In this scenario, you want to be having your Lugia ready, but looks like our hand is not working with us. Maybe they whiff on a crucial switch, who knows? Mysterious Treasure, we have a switch, we have like the Fairy Charm is nice, but seeing this Reshizard being powered up completely definitely causes me a lot of trouble, because we cannot respond to it. Okay, Marsha does well, so he is already safe against Power Plant, the weakness of Mewtwo. Okay, he just powers up this guy, it is fine. Okay, what to do? We have the Psychic Fairy Charm, and that's it, folks. Yeah, TCGO shuffles happen, so we're gonna have to be playing another game because this is not showcasing the true power of Gardeon. Viridian Force does give us an energy though. Cherish Ball, what will he get? The Dedenne. We didn't even have Power Plant. What is this? This Faba looks very menacing, but there's nothing we can do about it. He's gonna smack 300 damage. He cannot do that because we have the Psychic Fairy Charm, so at least we're safe from that. He needs Welder, he needs the attach of the turn, and he needs a switch. Okay, one Welder of the turn, that's cool. Interesting. Okay, he's still stuck. And we are still stuck, but we do have an energy, so we can get rid of the Stealthy Hood. And we're gonna grab ourselves a Fairy Energy, so we can at least do that. But Fairy Song only works on a bench Pokemon, so there's nothing we can do. We can custom catch, but that will not help us out at all. Yeah, do we Faba away this? I guess so. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. And that's that. Oh boy, what is going on here? TCGO shuffles, what are you doing? Bill's analysis. It's been a while since we've seen Bill's analysis and the Mewtwo list. All the way back from Henry Brand, I assume. Bill's analysis strategy to get yourself the custom catchers. Does the less run custom catchers though. We use the Faba for nothing because, yeah, he's just charging up Reshizard. Scary. Okay, we have the Lugia. Well, in this instance, I'm happily to use like a switch. We can switch and switch again. So we do this, we use the Giant Heart to get rid of that, we switch again, and then we draw some cards. That's how we do it, custom catcher to draw cards. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we have the Coach Trainer, which is actually very nice. There's a Faba, which we don't want. We can custom catch one more time to get another card, maybe that's good. We still have two other ones left, so Coach Trainer will get us 4 cards. Yeah, we have nothing to work with. Hooray, Tag Call. What to do? Cynthia Caitlin for sure. And another Gardeon. That seems to be fine. We'll see what he does. We have everything in hand right now. And I think we can Fairy Song onto a Gardeon or we can Fairy Song onto a Lugia. Either way, we can put this guy in the Lost Zone, which would be totally awesome. We'll see what he does. I think I'm gonna play it safe, put energies here so we can greens for Energy Spinner and the Tag Switch. Yeah, we'll see what he does. Maybe he's still stuck in the active, who knows? You never know. There we go. And this guy still has the Psychic Fairy Charm, so Mewtwo is pretty useless. Unless he has Great Catcher or Custom Catcher, he can target down our Lugia and that will be like game. But that's all I had to like come up with here, because we are in a devastating situation. We can like green for, if we top deck an energy, things will be fine. If we top deck an energy spinner, things will be fine. Okay. 6 energies on the Charizard. He does have the switch. Okay, he's going full blazing. Crazy. Double blaze. Boom. Okay. What do we need? Just put this guy in the lost zone. That's what we need. 6 fires in the lost zone. Will that be enough though? We'll see. Okay, now we're gonna showcase the power of Lugia. First things first, we can stamp. That is also very interesting, but we need a Tag Switch and Energy Switch. So here comes Energy Spinner and a Tag Switch. Yay! Let's put Lugia to full use, and here comes the Energy Spinner for, of course, our Fairy Energy. Hooray! He couldn't actually grab himself 2 Fire Energies, but we need to get rid of that as quickly as possible. But first things first, we need to get rid of... we still have more stamps, and we have like Coach Trainer and stuff. Yeah, here you go, stamp. Get rid of you. Here comes the good old Tag Switch. There we go. 2 energies coming onto Lugia. Could also like get rid of the Omastar here with the giant heart. That could be an option. So we don't draw it. If he like uses the insane, whatever, only has like 3 cards in hand. What are the chances of him getting another welder, right? 2 welders in the discard pile. We're fine with that. Here comes Lost Birch GX. Charizard and all that stuff in the lost zone. That's why it's in here. So at least I'm glad I was able to showcase this. Unless like we had like a terrible start, right? What now? He gets 2 fire energies. Will he still have 2 fires? Oh, he still has 2 fires. Oh, does he have welder? Of course he has welder. Oh boy. Will he have another energy? That's the main question we want to ask. Another energy. Wow. 200 with Macargo. We're done. We're done. Well, at least... Wow, we're still not done. We still have a Psychic Fairy Charm. If it's in the deck, I should check. If it's in the deck and we are able to find it thanks to like a Pokégear green or just top decking a green, we can still do something, right? And with Macargo, he still has to get rid of a lot of energies here. He could also snipe with... Latios is also annoying. Tag Purge, we cannot hit it. Okay, it's still not done here. So, what to do? We have an Energy Spinner, we can smack 170. Okay. What to do? We can use Mallow and Lana, but we don't have... Yeah, we do have an energy here. 1 energy. Also, I'm gonna check here. Psychic Fairy Charm, where are you at? Yeah, Psychic Fairy Charm is still in there, so we still have a chance here. I definitely want to be using the Cynthia and Caitlin so we can recover the green here. I think that is the best plan of action. Cynthia and Caitlin, let's get rid of our Macargo here because... Or actually our Omastar. And let's grab ourselves the green that we desperately need for next turn. So let's see if he has like a custom catcher. He can target down and smack 300. Although he already used his GX move. So we are kind of fine on that department. And then we can stamp him to 1, which could be very crucial. Already having the Psychic Fairy Charm is fantastic, so we can do this. Tag Call. We cannot bring out another Gardevoir, because otherwise he can target it down and win that way. I think Mallow and Lana situations. Yeah, let's get ourselves this. It's fine. We still have 2 custom catchers, right? So it's still not lost just yet. 1 energy of the turn goes here. We can retreat and leave ourselves safe. Psychic had also a quite good addition here. As soon as our Lugia goes down, we go full blazing with Reset Stamp. Alright, 120. The only thing we need is like Power Plant, Stamp, and we just need a couple of energies as well. How many energies in our discard pile? Only 1. 2, 3, 4. Very scary. Tag Purge, we got knocked out, unfortunately. Do we have enough energies left? That is also a main question. We can also mill him out, I guess. Okay, what to do? We have Great Catcher, we have so many cards. And we need an energy. 2 energy spinners in the discard pile. Oof, we have to manually draw into the energy. Yeah. Mewtwo cannot hit us either way. Unless there's an attack that goes through all the effects. Don't think so. Prevent all damage, so he can still snipe. Do we play it safe? Do we play it safe? We definitely need Power Plant this turn, so we can slow him down. We can actually slow him down a little bit, so we can use green. Get ourselves a Power Plant that we desperately needed. Mallow Lana not necessary anymore. Unidentified Fossil also not necessary. Another stamp, I guess. Maybe Custom Catcher? Nah, maybe another stamp. I think this is fine. Also, I'm actually gonna check a little bit to see. Yeah, we're just gonna stamp him to 1. Power Plant. Here we go. I didn't check if we had enough energies. I'm gonna do that next turn. If we don't, we are not gonna drag this on too long. There's 5 energies. Hopefully they're all in there. If they are priced, we should be in a lot of trouble. Search your deck for 2 fire energies, and we cannot do anything. So there's not a bench Pokemon. We could smack down this guy, but I don't want him knocking us out by using like Great Catcher and then using the attack. There is Power Plant though, so maybe we shouldn't be scared. Maybe we shouldn't be scared, but I've seen worse things. We didn't see any gusting cards in his discard pile. There's 3 Welders in his discard. Okay, he cannot do anything. That's cool. Fairy energy of the turn. Do we need another supporter from the discard pile back? Guess not. We're just gonna go for good old Coach Trainer. Okay, with this communication, I just want to check quickly if we have, of course, an energy. Yeah, we still have 2 energies left, so we just need to draw that energy and just go through this opponent like it's nothing. This is a survival of the fittest, I guess. Only 2 cards. Mewtwo can hit us at all. He could snipe though. We still have a green left. He could snipe us, but that's all he can do. Next turn we draw some cards. He can snipe for 200. He already used his GX move, so he cannot snipe. The only thing he can do is put pure damage onto ourselves. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. 2 energies left in the deck. We just need to draw them out with Cynthia and Caitlin. Cynthia and Caitlin can get back a Coach Trainer and then... Okay, there we go. There we go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Gardeon. Has answers against everything thanks to the Omastar. We have Lugia putting that crazy Reshizard at the lost zone that you don't want to see against Mewtwo players. And I hopefully enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to demolish the like button. Try to list out for yourself. And maybe have some improvements for the deck. Put them down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe for more. Peace out.